करता है.
Yes.
We are so in it
I'm
to
lucky
win
that
it.
I'm non-possible.
All right. The crowd is waking up in India. I like it. What else we got? Anybody else?
We got great enthusiasm. I tell you, I love it. Someone's coming in. We got Onyelodi coming in.
Loney. We know her as Loney. She's here tonight. And look out, Double H is in the house. Henry, got you covered, Horn. Double H. Henry Horn is here. Hi, Henry.
Hi.
Say good morning, brother. Good afternoon or good evening.
Okay, I think he'll come camera when he can.
All right, when he can is good for me. And let's see, there's Loney. And there's Chris Tiazone. Tarzan is here. There's Mohammed Chanchal Ali. Hello, brother.
We have a really good turnout. We have 75 here in the webinar tonight.
Well, you're probably going to ask me how many might be in the live chat. Hang on a second. Let me see. I got to refresh. Refresh, Robert. Refresh.
Oh, might have stopped.
It did stop.
I'm feeling it stopped.
Ooh.
Okay, I think they started another one.
Chris started another one?
Yeah, there's another one. But we'll start from scratch again. People will come back.
All right. So far, there's 15 watching. So add 15 to 75. That's 90 any way you look at it. What do you think?
Very good.
Not too freaking shabby, as they say here. And Loney, good to see you. Good to see you, Chris. Everybody. Good to see everybody. All right. Let's throw the subject out there, and AI and e-learning. And let's hear from each and every one if you want in the panel.
Any suggested questions?
Oh, we've got a question. Have any of you been directly affected that you know of by e-learning? And I think you have. If you think about it, I think you have. So let us hear from you on that. That is the question. That's Ollie's question of the evening. And let me see. Any hands? Just a moment, please. Oh, Don Swihart.
एक और रॉबिन सर आप वो करिए स्पीक.
Where's that coming from? Let me see. Oh, that's that shock. All right, brother. Thank you, man. We appreciate the enthusiasm. Friday night.
Can you hear us, Henry?
Double H, can you hear us?
Unmute.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sounds great.
All right, good
guys.
All right, we love you right
everyone.
back, brother. All right, everybody waving at you, brother. All right, let me see. Let's start with Don and DL, and then we're going to go to Kushbul. Go ahead, Don or Dawn.
Thanks, RobLynn. Appreciate it. Hello to everybody on the panel and in the chat. My entire master's degree program was done online, actually. I did a lot of classes and dissertations, and then the things along those lines, what they call capstones. So yeah, I mean, I did a lot of online learning. But as far as artificial intelligence goes, the subject at hand tonight, I mean, it's I would think that it would help immensely into identifying each student's weaknesses or strengths, and it would be able to adjust those learning abilities accordingly. So I'm really excited about artificial intelligence in this space because I think it could be a real help to many students. But as we had the other day, I believe in the efficiency. It doesn't matter what the industry is or what the features are. Artificial intelligence is geared towards efficiency. It doesn't matter what it is. So, but I'm excited about it because, you know, my kids were in school too, and this is something that would have helped them immensely, I'm sure. But I'm really excited for the kids in the future because this can help identify weaknesses and strengths in their learning abilities. So I'm really excited about it. Thanks, Rob. Back to you.
That truly is one of the keys here, that identifying strengths and weaknesses. It will make future training and future education easier, and we'll be able to pinpoint people's highs and lows. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that because Dawn's mother, she did a lot of Head Start teaching, so this would have helped her immensely too as well. But yeah, this is good stuff. This is It's right up my alley, in other words. Thanks, Rob.
All right. This is your wheelhouse, as they say in the Navy. We won't repeat that too much about the Navy, but in the wheelhouse. All right. Let's go to 𝗘-𝗟𝗿. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello to everyone on the panel and chat and on YouTube. According to me, AI and e-learning is interconnected. When we are talking about e-learning, we never forget the immense effect of video conferencing tool like Zoom and the apps like Byju's and different e-learning apps. And overall, we are also interconnected with e-learning, continue e-learning through our unforgettable platform where we are now on OConnect. OConnect video conferencing tool. We are learning lots of things from our trainer, Francis Sir, SEO, categorization, hashtag, different topics in OES classroom. Then from a learner to being a trainer in Indian community, I am able. So e-learning and AI are interconnected. When we are consistently following any pattern to learn, we have ebooks, lots of ebooks on the internet for learning our to improve our learning. So AI and e-learning are interconnected, and it is the future of our all the society, for all the students, all the parents who are unable to send their children to foreign or to so they have distance learning, distance college. This is helping in e-learning platform, and our video conferencing tool OConnect helps you lot. In the future, our O Academy will provide you the e-learning platform like different e-learning platform as well as. Thank you, and over to you, Rob, sir.
Okay, thank you. Hey, we always love having you on. Thank you for getting up early with RobLynn Live. We appreciate you,
Thank you very much.
Very much, very much. We love you. Let's go. I think we'll go to Oneloni, Miss Loney, and then over to Mel, if that's okay, or vice versa. Whoever was first, it's fine with me.
Well, 𝗘-𝗟𝗏 was right. Every Tuesday, Thursday, we do e-learning. Francis teaches us with OConnect about ONPASSIVE products. So that's e-learning for all of us. And then the AI will actually help a lot of students because we don't all learn at the same pace. And when you're in the lecture room or you're in the classroom, your lecturers just come and deliver your lessons, and whether you understand, you don't understand, that's up to you. But with the AI being able to identify those who grasp what they're teaching, it will make life easier for students and make life easier for the lecturers and the teachers themselves. Because once you identify those who are not understanding what you're teaching, then you can pick those students and have a dedicated class for them. Well, that's what I think.
We'll put more and more people on an even plane, don't you think? To where those who are a little bit slower will be uplifted, and those who are at a certain speed will be at that speed. It's good stuff. Good stuff. AI at work.
It is.
All right. Well, thank you, Loney. We'll expect to hear from you a little bit later. Let's go to Mel. Mel.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, Sister Lynn and everybody else on the panel. E-learning is going to be the in thing. Well, it started already with us adults as well as children and whoever wants to learn online. How I see e-learning is it will be personalized. So as you were saying, Rob, every child will have a turn. Those that were shy, those that didn't want to go to school because of bullying and all that, they're home and they will have parents surrounding them, but they'll have a teacher which will personalize their homework or they're studying for them. And we have beautiful or wonderful online tools that will aid these children or adults or whoever, because it's not only the children, but more so children, and it will help them in their studies, right? It will be less expensive for adults because some adults want to send their children, or some parents want to send their children to paid school to get one-on-one, but it's unaffordable, right? So online, it will be made easy for everyone, and also it's going to be something where everybody will be getting a piece of the pie. No stone, as Ash said, will be left behind. No children, no adults. It's up to the person, the individual, but nobody will be left behind because it's there for everyone. It's open. And this is a big advantage for us. I personally did online studies, like Lonnie said, with Francis, but I did online with several marketers, right? And other people, like, I took online courses for marketing and online courses for, business-wise, entrepreneurs and all of those things. So I know it helped me because I didn't have to leave home. I didn't have to rush to take the bus or any mode of transportation. And it was just done right in the living room where I was on the computer, one-on-one. So
Makes it kind of handy as a student, doesn't it? To where you don't have to get dressed and go and ride a bus or take a taxi or drive a car.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, that's my take on e-learning. It's gonna
All
be
right, e-learning gets a W from you for a win then. All right, good stuff. Thank you for that, Mel.
We have Yana coming in.
Gianna from Brooklyn, our favorite monk, coming in the house. Is there anybody else who would like to say something here about AI and e-learning? I'm sure many of you have done e-learning and just don't realize it as well. So let's go to Carmela in Israel. Go ahead, Carmela.
AI learning, it's very good for us, and we will help a lot people that need education and can't do it because they have no money. They can do it easily, as Mel said. AI learning is learning machine for everything, not only education. It's learned for medicine. It's learned for bus driver, traffic. Everywhere you find the AI now. In every business that it's needed, and we see it in every place. And in the AI learning will change the world for I believe for a better place. It's also in the army. It's also everywhere, and we have to be aware what we teach the AI learning. To be aware what we are saying, to be aware what we are doing, because it's watching us everywhere. So this is my opinion for the AI learning.
All right, well, thank you. And I kind of missed you saying hello, everybody, but I'll go ahead and say it for you. Hello, everybody. This is Carmela from Israel.
I said hello on the last time I was speaking.
That's true. That's true.
And I wanted to say hello to Greg. I saw him on the panel, but he disappeared suddenly.
Greg Hill, he should be back.
Great.
And I see many new faces, and I want to welcome them and to tell them it's very nice. They open the mic and the picture and the video and can see them. It's very nice and it's good for them. The AI learn them faces too, and it will be helpful and benefit them in the future.
Thank you for that, Ms. Schwartz. We appreciate the fire in your heart. Also, let's say hello to Kim Mills, Cynthia Deering on YouTube. We've got 24 on YouTube, 76 here, 77 here. That's 101 any way you look at it. So thank you, everybody, for pushing us into the triple digits. Let's now go to Henry Horn in the USA. Go ahead, Double H.
So education, I don't know about the AI education, but I always thought that 10 years ago, education was going to be the future of the internet. And I think we're starting to see where the future is with AI and education. Education is the most important thing, I think, that we can see in the future. And we can all learn from other people. And I think with the text-to-speech, speech-to-speech in different languages, it's going to just open up a whole new world for all of us. And I'm just crazy excited about everything that's going to happen. So that's all I got to say right now.
That's good stuff, Henry. Thank you for being here, Double H. We appreciate you. Love you, brother. Let me take a quick scroll around. I'll be departing in about 10 minutes for a family matter. However, the much more able than I, Miss Nakamoto, will be flying the airplane. But first, let's go to Dawn and DL again. Go ahead, kids.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. I just want to follow up basically on what Henry Horn was just talking about. I mean, that's the whole key actually to the future is through education. Absolutely. That's where I think that OConnect in particular is going to be a game changer. So I'm excited about it all. And it will change the world, no doubt. Thanks, Rob.
All right. Game changers aplenty right here at OnPassive. Good stuff. Thank you, Henry, and thank you, DL, as well. Appreciate both you guys. All right, let's see. Wow, it looks like Double M is back here. And go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, thank you, Rob. I also see e-learning, which is online education, as an interactive tool for children, especially, right? Because as we know, during COVID, it affected, that period, a lot of children were affected, meaning they could not go to school or they didn't want to go to school. They were not driven to go to school. I can speak because of children around me in that big building, because something like that would actually affect children, but they're home, nobody will see them, they will not be dragged out of bed, and, crying out to their parents that they don't want to go because something had laid upon these children. And I'm just happy that online they can be very creative, although in the classroom they can, but online because they have more time and because parents and family are surrounding them, as I said before, they will be more encouraged, So I can see that even people who are not teachers can be teachers online, teaching different types of things because we come from all walks of life. And it's not just about a pen and paper. It could be about gardening. It could be about anything that the children want to learn about. And you can just keep, sketches for them online. You can design things for them. And then, honestly, the encouragement will be built. So online is a game changer, online learning, and I'm all for it. Because as an adult who's older than the children, I am learning a lot online. So, children are more interactive and I can see them having smiles whilst learning.
You know what's cool? We as parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles, if we sit down with the kids and watch what they're doing. That's going to rub off on us, and we're going to get interested in subjects that maybe we didn't think about before. Now, how cool is that? You know, that stuff rubbing off is very, very healthy for all of us. There's no doubt about it. We want to say hello to Sharon Koo from, well, usually sunny Singapore. Welcome to you, Sharon. We'd love to see you on the panel, unless you're at work. I know you work hard there in the IT world, but if you're available, come join us on the panel. We'd love to hear from you. Juanita Slack, I noticed a few minutes ago you're on the panel. Thank you for joining us. And there's Srijit Jana. Welcome, sir, from India. So you Indians have taken over tonight. Look at this. Look at these Indian flags. They're everywhere. Between Nepal and India, you guys have taken over the show tonight. That's cool. We love it. We love it, actually. So thank you for that. If I didn't say hello to Kim Mills, let me do that now. Let me also mention by name Cynthia Deering. Roy, of course, is here. Welcome to everybody. There's 28 and 79. That's 100. Any way you look at it. Thanks, everybody. It means the world to both Lynn and I that so many of you are joining us. We hope you're getting something out of what we do every night. The panel and what it is. And I just think it's good stuff. Way around. Just my personal opinion. Go to, and then Greg Hill or Greg Hill, Egypt, whoever was first. That looks like the gentleman from San Francisco is going to yield to you, Srijit.
Hi, Rob. May I proceed?
Yes, go ahead. Proceed.
Thank you, Rob, for giving me the opportunity. The great topic tonight is the education and AI. The education, the education sector needs to be aware of the impact of AI on e-learning to stay ahead of the competition, and organizations provide their learners and employees, with the best learning experience. What Melanie already said, e-learning for different online courses for entrepreneurs and for the educators who want to take their online short-time courses, etc., are very helpful, quite helpful on online certification. It is also helpful for the learners on online courses. The future of the education is no doubt be changed to e-learning. It is helpful for the pandemic situations. Mainly for the children who are who do not attend their school at that situation. It is very helpful for them, and is interactive also on the online courses are very interactive for the children's. I think. Also, artificial intelligence have been drastically changed the e-learning industry for many years. The statistics shows 93% of global companies are switching to online learning, and 77% of companies have been implemented e-learning in their operations, and 42% of companies have experienced an increase in revenue after introducing e-learning platform for education. We know the Academy from our company is a great AI learning e-platform, AI-based e-learning platform, which is designed scientifically to help learning and getting education for different ages, people of different ages. There is no age bar. Children get their education as well as adults of any ages get their education from the Academy. Academy is a great platform, and I think it is the future of e-learning platform best in the world. That's all I wanted to say, Rob. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Srijit. We appreciate your comments as usual.
Welcome, sir.
Let's bring on Greg Hill if you're still with us. Greg, go ahead, brother.
Thank you, Srijit, for your comments and opinion. I appreciate that myself. With AI and this learning online thing, for me, it's I don't know how to say it. First off, growing up, I agree with a lot of. I'm really happy about it, and it can do a lot of great things for us. And I agree with some things that DL says as well. And hello, Carmela, love you, honey. One of the things that is always kind of caught my attention here is that we're starting to kind of lose the social part of learning together as a group. And when you go to school as a child, you learn certain skills, social skills that are extremely important. And we have found out and see a lot of these kind of things have changed because of the COVID situation and all the kids wearing masks and them not being able to understand other people's reactions to things. There's a lot to that, and having being able to interact in a social setting and learning setting, I think, is extremely important. It's not just because of everybody being together, but it also creates a competition in a way to learn and to show your abilities, and also want to be able to show others what you can do. It's kind of like show and tell when we're younger. None of these kids are going to be able to experience that if that's all they're going to do is learn online. So I agree with the fact that the AI is going to be good, because it's going to be able to do a lot of things. Like, for example, growing up as a child, there's certain things that everybody asks you, well, what do you want to be? Well, I want to be a fireman, or I want to be a nurse, or I want to be whatever it might be. And we also look at those kind of kids and say, well, they have dreams and you can see this. So are we going to be able to, how do I say, enhance their dreams by using AI to help teach them these things they want to learn and become? And we can also see their abilities and their gifts that they have as they grow. And so they can be developed in a better way using AI, and as long as it's in a positive manner. So I like the idea of AI being able to help us out in that way, and I'm sure that we'll learn a lot of how AI is going to help teach these younger generation coming through, and also the older generation as ourselves. As we get older, when I went to school, I did not like history. I didn't like it. I said, how am I going to use history? Well, that's just part of the things that, or English, and you don't really understand those kind of things till you're a builder or a businessman like myself and worked for myself for 45 years. There's skills there that I wished I had, that I would have developed more, but they did not please me. I wanted to learn welding, and I wanted to learn algebra, and I wanted to learn how to do things so I could build things and create things. So I think those things can be enhanced, and AI and this online learning is great for people who've gone through their first parts of education and want to enhance their education in the future as they get older. Even at our age, and I'm 70, and I continue to want to learn, and I enjoy history now, of course, and you usually do the older you get. So I think AI is going to play a great role. I think it's a positive thing if it's done positively. And that's kind of my opinion. That's just kind of the way I look at it. And I appreciate everybody here. That's all. Thank you,
brother. Hey, we love you. We loved your comments, and we love your gifts too, brother. Thank you.
Love you too.
All right, let's say hello to a couple other people. We got 𝗘-𝗟𝗲𝗿 is in the house. Welcome to you, sir. And the one and only from the United States of America, 𝗘-𝗟𝗲𝗿 is in the house. Welcome, brother. We're glad you're here, and we miss you when you're not here. And when you are here, it's a grand thing. It brings a smile to our face. So welcome, Al. Welcome to you. And it only took me, 2 years to get your name right? But I got it right now. It's 𝗟𝗲𝗿, not 𝗟𝗿. Don't call him 𝗟𝗿, call him 𝗟𝗿. All right. Welcome to you, Al. Let's go back to Mel before I have to depart for family business. Stand by. Here comes Mel. Go ahead.
Thank you, Rob. What came to mind is it's not just one area that will be in that area online learning. It's global. So people will come to the class. It doesn't matter where they come from, who they are, they'll be mixing because it's online. So anybody is encouraged. So they will have a chance to have pen pals. In the older times, they had pen pals. So they'll be able to have friends from the other side of the world online with them. And I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be more interactive for them, children especially, and, they might even learn each other's language. You know, so that's how much fun it's gonna be online. E-learning. I'm just
with
enthusiastic.
language translation through OnPassive through Academy, the sky is going to be the limit. You're going to have people speaking Hindi, you're going to have people speaking English, French, Spanish, who can understand what the other guy's saying. How cool is that?
And
Very
even like
cool.
instruments, because I, as an adult, I'm waiting for my turn to learn the shofar. And I'm pretty sure there will be all kinds of instruments all over where children will be part of the music, you know, field and everything else. It's just gonna be a world of fun. That's how I look at it. Amidst everything, it's gonna be a world of fun online.
That could be a topic for another night. A world of fun. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Good stuff, Mel. All right, I'm on my way, but in the meantime, let's say hello again to the one and only 𝗘-𝗟𝗲 Horn from the USA. Go ahead, Henry.
Hey, so it looks like the hand's working tonight.
It is working tonight. You were
All right.
around when we had some trouble the last few nights, man.
All right, so I was a gymnast, and stretching is really important, and a lot of people do yoga. And so I learned a lot of things when I was growing up about stretching and as a gymnast. And I think that's physically, I think people are going to learn a lot of things that are going to help them in the future on how to actually, you know, improve their bodies in a way that they weren't able to before. And so I think that's really important. So stretching, I think, as you get older, I'm old, and it's really important, and it helps your physical appearance, your back, and your whole body to actually be better as you get older. So that's basically what I want to say.
Thank you. In fact, I learned about stretching a lot through online stuff, Henry. You know, when you watch like YouTube videos, they have a lot of stuff about stretching and exercise. So you can learn a lot from online sources. Anybody else got their hand up? I wanted to ask you all, in your life, personally or with your family and friends, how are you planning to take advantage of e-learning over the next couple of decades coming forward? Are you excited about certain things? What are you planning to do? I'm kind of interested in knowing what people are thinking of. We're going to have Academy shortly, so what are you going to do? Some people are going to be taking classes. Some people will be not only taking classes, but teaching classes. Some people may be coaching. Some people may be tutoring, mentoring. There's so many aspects of Academy. So I'm wondering, anybody has thought that out on what you're planning to do? I'd love to hear from you on that. And in the meantime, David Switzer is coming in. I'm figuring some people are thinking, oh, okay, I see Don and DL. Go ahead. And I see Mel. I'm sorry, Mel, if you were first.
You go ahead, Mel. I can wait.
Sorry, the hands look small tonight. Go ahead, Mel.
No, I was signaling to Don. Thank you, Lynn, to go ahead. You know, I spoke before. I can always speak after you. Go ahead, Don.
Thanks, Melanie. I was just going to say to Lynn, but my plans would be teaching and tutoring. I've done both in the past, and I'm very good, in particular, in algebra. I aced that class many times during my college years, but most likely teaching and tutoring. So I like helping people. So back to you, Lynn.
That's pretty exciting. All right. Okay, now we go to Mel.
Thank you. I can see as well, e-learning, I would be happy to facilitate. I never call myself a teacher because I don't have the certificate, but facilitate in some areas that I will be confident in. But at the same time, I can see e-learning as a group learning. You know, your family that, I mean, when they went to school, it was one person going with other children, but then you can see like a family itself sitting down and learn together, whether it be the very young child or the very older person. I can just see it bringing people together, the gap, bridging the gap between older, younger, middle-aged, whatever it is, because they're home and they can just group together and learn. You know, so
And you know, Mel, there's a lot of learning when we have generations sharing with one another. The young can teach the old can teach the young, right, Mel?
yes,
Precious
exactly.
and values being shared.
Right. And family can also exchange with another family wherever they come from. So it's gonna be altogether a happy learning center online.
Indeed. And I think also homeschooling has been done for many, many generations, or many decades, I guess I would say. Homeschooling as an option, and homeschoolers typically have made use of online learning as an adjunct to instruction. So I think we can take from the homeschooling model and adapt. So there's a lot to be learned from those homeschoolers, I believe. They've been able to do what I call hybrid learning, meaning in-person learning combined with online learning. And about Greg was just talking about the challenges of online learning. It may not suit everyone. And when I think about online learning, I think persons with disabilities in particular. Marian Dawson, who passed away recently, she's a law I found ONPASSIVE. She's taught online for many, many years. And she was explaining that when you're talking about children, for example, autistic children or deaf-blind children, children with learning disabilities, online is not a perfect thing for them because they don't have the ability to focus, for one thing. For example, especially like learning disabilities, it's hard to just stare at the screen and learn, right? But I do believe that, again, if you do hybrid learning, you're going to combine in-person learning with online learning. It could be the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So as we delve into OConnect, we're going to find out the strengths and the weaknesses of an online e-learning platform, and we will learn as we go.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Mel? Is that it for you?
And of course, I'm backing up Henry Hahn. There will, and I think Greg said a little of it. There'll be exercise, you know, because even at work online, it's online. We have a little session time, half an hour, where they ask us to stretch, and it makes you laugh. You know, you move away from your desk, and they're showing you what to do. You see the trainer, and we're all doing it, and you know, it's nice, it's fun, you know. So it's not just sitting at a desk and just putting up your hands to the teacher. They'll be moving around. I'm sure they'll have dance classes online and all those things. I mean, there'll be the physical ones too, but times that they cannot go into the class, it's a bonus. It's gonna be an advantage.
Yeah. Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh, 4 hands, 5 hands. Who was next? I wasn't really. I haven't really written down who was next. Who's next? Go ahead and unmute.
Carmela.
Carmela, thank you, Mel. Go ahead, Carmela.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Do you see my background?
No.
Smoking
No.
light show behind me.
Does anybody see hers, or is it just me? I don't see her background.
Don't see anything.
No.
You don't see anything?
No.
No.
Wow.
Your camera says on.
Refreshing.
The image didn't catch.
No.
Very strange.
Refresh.
Very
Refresh,
strange.
maybe.
Just refresh. It might do the trick.
Wait, I will refresh.
Okay. Sounds good. There we go. Beautiful roses. I know those are from your yard, from your garden. It
And
says
you,
video is off. That must be just her virtual background, huh?
mm,
See your roses.
Now you see, I'm ghost. I'm ghost.
No, you're fine. We see you now.
I'm the ghost.
You're good, Camilla.
It's nice, Carmela.
Yes, you like it?
Yeah.
You make it because I see myself as a ghost.
No, we see you as a person.
Yeah, we see you fine.
Okay. So I want to say about the AI machine learning. It's going to be a really, really something good. We can, for example, you're talking about Academy. I'm waiting for that. It's going to change a lot of people life because there are a lot of people that can't pay so much money for educate them. And education is for generation. And we have to educate children since they are little to be a good children, not to be evil and not to be bad ones, to put them in the right mindset for the better world. And it's very important. And for example, there are a lot of countries which they are 100 years ago still now. They have analphabetic people. They even don't know to write and read because they don't have money for the children to go to school. They send them since they are young to work because they need money for food. And we want to change that. Every child has to be educated, to know to read and write, to know the basic things of life. We can help many children that they have don't have parents that stay in places for just for living. For example, I'm in Onpassi, we have someone from Rwanda who pick up children from the street without parents and make a school for them. And he was blessed with the all blessed. And I follow him and I see how he helped the children and how he teach them, he educate them how to make their own food, how to plant their own plants, not with all blessed. We don't want to give children the money. We want to educate them to make their own life, how to survive in this world. To kill them one time and to let them some money, it's not helping them. You have to educate them to learn, to study, to do things for themselves, and to be a better persons because people are bad because they have a bad life. If they have a good life, they are not bad persons. So we want to make the world to be a better place, to a better life to others, and this will be a nice and good world. That is my opinion.
Thank you, Carmela. Appreciate it. Right. I think next is Onyeloni, but if I'm wrong, let me know. But go ahead, Onyeloni.
I was just thinking, the kids, those in high school, those in college, sometimes they do teaching for the younger ones and sometimes for their classmates. So I was just thinking that OConnect, when it starts, will be a good place for the kids, especially those who are thinking that they would like to become teachers and they would like to become lecturers, that would be a good place for them to start in O Academy, teaching the younger ones, dabbing into teaching to see if that's really their calling. Well, that was what I was thinking. And at the same time as they're teaching, they're also making a little bit of money, and they're doing it in a safe environment. So I was just thinking about that, and I just said, let me throw it out there.
Thanks, Loni. That's a good one. Makes a lot of sense to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now we go to Greg Hill.
Oh, trying to get my cat. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I was just thinking about what you had said about the combination of both AI and together and live and being together. I think that's extremely important. That's just my opinion, but I do think it's a great thing. In the early 90s, I was actually teaching ESL as a second language, but this was to Japanese students online. I was correcting papers and stuff, English papers, for evening enjoyment of myself because I enjoyed doing that. And that was we could only do it through emails. And now it's totally different. I mean, and being able to physically see somebody, that's really amazing. And so being able to interact now, if I have this tool here, this OConnect that we have, and could do the same business that I was doing with other students from Japan, then it would be an amazing thing. I brought the students from Japan. I brought 4 of them at a time, and they stayed for 10 days in my home, and they experienced English live and right there, which made a big difference, especially because with English and all our idioms and slangs, for people to understand and learn English, it's a difficult language as well, and especially with the idioms and the slangs. For an example, I would say to them, a good one would be, hold your pants on. And most of us that speak English means like just a minute, or in Japanese, 𝗘-𝗟𝗏 kudasai. And I could speak to them and explain to them what I was talking about, because I actually had the students grab a hold of their pants like they were falling down because they didn't really understand. But even now, as we have this tool in front of us, which is awesome, if you were to stand up in front of the camera, I could actually say that and tell them what I was talking about as far as the slang is concerned. Hold your pants on. I could stand up. I could say, that means 𝗘-𝗟𝗏 kudasai. Hold on, please, for a moment. And then stand up and say, don't hold your pants. You're not holding on your pants. That's just another way of saying, just a moment, please. So I think, and then using AI and with all this as well, it's going to be it's great. It's going to be a great tool to have if we combine them both together, online together and together physically together. I think is really a good thing. Having interaction with other people is really important in our life, and I just don't want to see the computer separate all of us where we don't come together. And so that's important to me anyway. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. Yes, the human element is definitely something that we cherish, and we don't want to lose it just because we're teaching or learning online. So a combination gives you the best of all worlds, I think. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Good point. All right, let's now go to 𝗘-𝗟𝗏, who's been waiting patiently. Go ahead, 𝗘-𝗟𝗏.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
I want to say quite a long. I have anticipation of doing some online courses on engineering training. I'm an engineering student. I'm an engineering student. Quite a long. I also trained some college students who were learning, were studying in engineering on their several subjects, and their projects also I helped them. And I have the anticipation on using on 𝗘-𝗟𝗏 when it will start it. I want to start the online courses to help them or guide them. Actually, the juniors in the school levels or in the college level, they have started their courses. I want to help them on developing their projects and some subject of my interest to help them and build some interactive videos also on that topic. And our academy will be integrated with OConnect. OConnect is the backbone product. It is a very amazing product. It has whiteboard. It has speech to text conversion and language conversion will certainly be added with the system, and that will be more advantageous for us to give training. And that's my wish for the future of using Academy and helping many juniors or young students in this regard. Thank you.
Thank you, Srijit. I think the sky's the limit as far as that potential of being mentors to young folks, Srijit. It's really exciting. And think about the many young people who would love to have to learn from a certain individual, but that individual is so far away physically from them. Now they have the opportunity to actually work with that person that they long to learn from. So that's Srijit. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to read some of the comments in the chat. And give me 1 second. I'm going to do something for Chris. 1 second. Okay, Chris, it's done. All right. I wanted to read Keiko's response in the chat. Keiko Hoshina. She says, are we talking specifically about e-learning with Academy or in general? Online classes have been flourishing over the past years, and people became more aware of its potential. With YouTube, there are already lots of quote-unquote influencers that educate people about many things, including physical mobility already. I'm eager to witness how Unpassive will get into this already active market with our AI with heart. And definitely, I'll be learning from it, as I'm not a big fan of any existing tools, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc. Yes, thank you very much, Keiko.
Hey, everybody, I have to leave. I have some bad weather over here.
Oh, be safe, David.
Yeah, okay. We just got a big thunderstorm coming through here.
Oh, be safe and keep us posted if anything happens. Okay, David, we love you.
Okay.
Lots of love.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keiko. And if you don't mind, I'm going to read a couple comments from YouTube because we want to include them in our discussion as well. We have Chandan saying, very nice sharing, Brother Sirija Jana. That's nice from Chandan. Thank you, Chandan. And we have, oh, here, Jillian Hannah says, I love my ebooks on the Kindle app. And Chandan Majumdar says, AI technology is going to lead the whole world very soon. It's very important for safety and security. Thank you for your contribution. So again, you two folks, feel free to make your comments. Robert Rioja says, educate to elevate. Love the topic. Unpassive is unstoppable. That's true. Thank you for your contributions. Again, feel free if you're in the webinar chat or in the YouTube chat. I'll try to keep an eye on both to read out your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, next we have Did Henry go already? Henry?
Gustavo.
Oh, Henry, is that an old hand or a new hand?
No, I wanted to talk for a second.
Okay, go ahead, and then we'll have Gustavo next.
So anyway, a lot of the things that I know aren't taught to children unless you go to a camp or a certain facility to learn. And so if they were available online, or if there was an avatar or something like that that can actually do the positions that I know, that could really help people. And it could be something that is automated and can be offered as a course. And it's amazing what can be done. So I just wanted to throw it out there that it's amazing what we have in our hands as far as education, and it's going to make amazing strides in the future for children. That's it.
Thank you, Henry. This is so true. It's an exciting future that we're awaiting. Very, very exciting. Thank you. All right, let's go on now to Gustavo. Hopefully your audio is good today, Gustavo. Cross your fingers.
Hi, everybody. First of all, I miss you, all of you, so a lot. I'm so sorry that never can be in the webinars because I'm very busy with the travel quite close to Germany. So it's too much to do and to live it and to prepare all the things that I have to do with ONPASSIVE here in Colombia. Well, first of all, I want to share about this topic that I remembered, and Ash, that and with different people that I know in the education sector, that really the poorness in this world, if we see the world, this is full of poorness in countries that are very undeveloped because of the education. So one of the key points that we will go to have with ONPASSIVE, as we know with the Academy, is really, as Ash for a long time, I remember that he said that he wanted to focus the education from the beginnings, first years, till, I don't know, till when, for sure, till university, that we have the opportunity to offer the world a better education to really give the tools to develop through not only all our technology, but in the education basis. For a long time ago, when I was in Germany, we discussed with different teachers. And that was for me quite very surprised as the way that even Germany, that is so a development country, says the teachers that the education sector is extremely too old format till in this moment. So the countries, let's say, they say the old cows who did that format never changed to be in parallel the developments of the world in the different technologies, etc. And this is a very big opportunity with ONPASSIVE that we can give to the world the best tools to go and, let's say, to improve development, education, knowledge. That is the key point of, let's say, blessings a lot of people and families and the future of the youngs, because each day I see that the world is more difficult, let's say, to go forward, to have success. So even in the education, as we'll go to do with our Academy Passive, is a very incredible, let's say, blessing tool for the world, plus all the things that we have with the platforms in the future, and we know all the things that ONPASSIVE will go to offer to the world. So let's say, for example, in Colombia, right now was for me a very big surprise that exists in the Ministry of Technology Minister, and he pronounced for the last week that most of the 97% of the whole country will go to have internet, and they are focusing the education for the rural schools, let's say in the countries, little cities, villages, that never they have the opportunity to have, let's say, an internet connection, and to be, let's say, in the actual presence technology. Right now, this news is very good news for this country, and I hope that the world will go to do the same. And if Colombia can do it, I think so that a lot of countries in the world can do it, because it's only just mass politicians' decisions. If they stayed in their old format, or they really start to be in the actual, let's say, technology opportunities to have a better world. And that is what I want to share. And a big hug to everybody. Love you, and I miss a lot. And I'm so thankful to the Lord that I can be here and say that I love you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Gustavo. I wanted to say your connection with us tonight was very clear. We heard every word, and we're glad that you shared with us your thoughts. And I just wanted to add a little bit to what you said about, you know, how education, the institution, is very tends to be very conservative. I'm an educator myself. I worked in higher ed for many years as an international student advisor, and what I observed is that education, the institution, is slow to change, and they're very entrenched in their own ways, in their values, and in their processes, and it's not something, they're not that quick to adapt to things. So I'm glad that online learning is happening, because it's encouraging educators to look more broadly at what their role is in this world, to teach everyone in a way that accommodates their learning style, because everyone has a different learning style. Some people are visual learners, some people have to be hands-on, they learn best by doing. Some people are auditory learners, and some people have a mix of different learning styles, right? But I'm hoping that with all of this influx of new information and this brand new technology that we're continually adding to, that educators will start to become more flexible, more adaptable, and willing to change. So that's my little spiel today. Thank you.
Yeah, that is an opportunity, as you say, Lynn, is that it's not only for the teachers to improve a lot of important things to learn, to teach, and the kids can learn, but even the parents now that they know with ONPASSIVE that if the kid have a talent, well, I am sure that in our academy will go to find anything that they can improve the talents and to approach what they can have, or as a gift of the Lord, that to improve more than in the school they learn. And I think that the world is start to change it, to think that the future have to be the youngs and the kids have to be prepared for the future, because the future will go to be even more with the high quality, let's say, and technology as AI. So that is the things that ONPASSIVE will go to. I think so. That's Ash said that yes, education is the key of the to reduce poorness in the world.
Thank you. Very true. Thanks for your feedback.
Love you, everybody. Thank you, Lynn. Bye.
Thank you for your contribution. All right, we go now to Mel.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, because it's online and because everything is taught online, I can see families being maybe more financially stable because there are courses by financial advisor, instead of someone going to a bank and they're refusing to give them what they want. There'll be people educating them, right? Educators educating them on how to better build a financial future for themselves and children, because it's family. It's not just the child. It's a child with parents and child with, who knows, aunties, uncles, whoever is living in the household, brothers, sisters. So I can see it being a big educational system where even those that were underprivileged, well, those who are underprivileged, like those who are on the street, they are loose because somebody ignored them. So when it's online, they will be encouraged to come online and be able to get something for themselves. It may turn their life around, you know, and it depends on the child. I'm talking of not just a little child, there's big children, there's teenagers, there's even adult child. There's people, you know, they're grown, but they're like children. So online should be educational enough to turn someone's life around. You know, I can see that happening. I know it's not to do with just online only because we have buildings you can go into, but if you don't feel fit to go into a building, or if you don't feel encouraged to go into a building, then you can come online and be able to smile again. Because there's so many sad faces around this earth, and we need to help to put smiles on people's faces. We all need to be partakers in the education, and you don't have to be someone who went to college as a teacher. You can just have that skill that you long intended to share, and online you'll be privileged to share it. You'll be encouraged to share it, and who knows how far it can take that person. I can see the big change when it comes to not just on passive as per se, because there's as what's her name, Keiko said, online there's all kinds of things, but we are in on-passive, so I'm speaking on passive. And I'm speaking about global. It's a movement, and I'm hoping that we all will chime in and be able to help each other. Family-wise, children-wise, especially our children, because they are the leaders for tomorrow, and ourselves will be educated, and also our children. So it's a big picture. I can see that's happening if we all come together and do it together. That's all I have to say, Sister Lynn. Thank you.
And you know, with Unpassive itself is a movement. It's a global movement. But if you think about it, OConnect itself is going to be a movement, right? An educational global movement that's going to really change the world. And I think about those families that abroad who would love to have their children educated in America or in Britain or in Australia, for example, coming from third world countries. And you know, for them, if they have one child and they want that one child to go abroad for an education, some of these families sell everything they have. They'll sell the one plot of land that was willed to them and sell it so they have the money to send their child abroad. You know, so it's a big sacrifice for many families for their children to be able to get an education abroad. And if you think about it, not only the cost, but the cost of the absence of that child, for that child's contribution to the family to be not there for a few years until they graduate. So, you know, OConnect and online learning is really a big deal. Really, it's going to change the world as we know it. And as we say, Mel, education is a priority, right? It all starts with education, the changes that we want to make globally.
I mean, we see people in jail. It's not that they want to be there, but because they are not getting the opportunity, they end up being mischievous and they end up being in jail. That they can turn their lives around by online education, whether it's in the jail, and they come out being maybe a teacher or somebody of value because they were not given that value as a human in the community. It's happening a lot all over the world, and it's a sad thing, and we're here to make the change.
Indeed. Indeed. Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we go on to DL and Don.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share something with you. I was fortunate to spend some time with 3 of my grandchildren this weekend, and I've had stored away 4 boxes of books that were my children's books when they were little. And I was fortunate to have a mother who was a teacher who was always buying them books through the scholastic book clubs. And so my children ended up with a lot of beautiful books. So I got the boxes out and I told my grandchildren, pick out whatever books you would like, that you can have them. And none of them wanted a book. I was shocked. I mean, because they're beautiful little books and beautiful stories. And I'm thinking, aren't kids being read today, or parents aren't buying books for children to read? And I was just, I was really disappointed that they didn't want any of them. So I got online this afternoon and put on our community here that I had free children's books for anyone who would like them. Well, about 20 minutes later, I got a call from a lady who's a tutor, and she teaches, and she said she'd love to take the books. So she came over and I sent them home with her, and but she's teaching children to read and sharing books with them and letting them take them home. But I don't know, are children not reading books today? I know my grandchildren seem to be on electronics most of the time now, but my mom always said, when you have a book, you have a friend. So, but I was just a little disappointed. And nobody wanted any of those beautiful books in my family. So that's what I had to share.
That's interesting, Don. Maybe a sign of the times, huh? Very interesting. All right. Chris T. Is Chris T still here? Chris T is on? Let's look. He had his hand raised. Go
Oh,
ahead. Yes.
I lowered it earlier, so it's stuck up there.
Oh, no. I just wanted to make sure if you wanted to speak, you could.
Oh, yeah. It's trying to enable my camera with the virtual background, but it's not working. And yeah, just to contribute with the topic today, e-learning. Um, Lately, I've been interested in learning Photoshop, the editing. I saw it in the news feed in Facebook. So yeah, would it be wonderful if it's being those short video clips and long ones be included in Academy, so it would be in one platform without those distractions, those uh, advertisements. so so that I could focus on certain topic. For also, around last month I began noticing short videos about algebra. So uh, wow, so it's a new new thing to learn nowadays with the aid of technology and different platforms, and that's how I see it, in our ecosystem. Soon as we will be having Academy, it will be in one place and integrated with OMail, uh, uh, OConnect, etc. If you'd like to hook up with an expert like DL there, if he's yeah, if he's available to, yeah, it's a scheduling system we could have. And of course, I remember um, our question yesterday in the roundtable Q&A. Uh, what do you like, books or movies? I really miss books. No, yeah, smelling the the pages like this. So we need to return also to reading books at a certain time, uh, perhaps 30 minutes a day. I remember seeing in our place here uh, uh, a coffee shop without Wi-Fi. The concept is you get a book and read, and yeah, so that's about it, until Lynn, and thank you very much. Back to you.
Very, very interesting comments, especially. I see ya, Pedro. I see ya. 1 minute. Talking about books, physical books. You know, one of my friends, she has been a book lover since she was very young, and she considers books her best friends. And when she reads the same book over and over again. So she has her books all in these shelves, all lined up nicely, and she's learned how to read a book without opening it fully, so that the book gets out of shape. She reads the books so that she just barely moves the pages, so that the book looks really pristine, right, as if they've not been read. But she does consider books her best friend. So I just think, and she's brilliant. She's a Mensa member, really, really sharp. And I think a lot of it is just she's a reader. She's a reader. And all these years, she has not changed. No matter how busy she is, she always has a book in her hand. You know, so I think it's nice, Don, if we can go back to that, as Don Swinewright was saying, so that the young people can learn to love books again. I think that would be a good thing. I agree with you as well, Chris. Thank you. All right, now we go to 𝗘-𝗟𝗲𝗿.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good morning for those in Asia. Good to be here a little late, but Thursday is my day that I'm late. I like to just throw an idea. Dawn was talking about her mother and how she was a teacher and she accumulated books that are interesting and others can benefit from them. I think I agree 100% because some people like to read, especially paper books, no e-books, but paper. They like to touch the paper. They develop a feeling for reading out of paper books. So I walked the street that someone outside had built a little box, and it was announced that this was free for taking and returning. So they had like maybe 30, 40 books. And the idea was that somebody would drive by and look at the box and just pick out whatever they wanted to read. And when they're done, return them so other people can read them as well. I thought that was a bright idea because even though you don't know what to do with them at home, others can benefit. So following that pattern, like Chris, I said 𝗘-𝗟𝗏𝗿, his other son, Tyson, I said 𝗘-𝗟𝗏, said that putting things integrated in one place for others to come and read electronic books or electronic information is a way to, let's say, to share knowledge. We have wonderful videos that have been created in different topics by Marty and other leaders that are proficient at doing that with instructions how to do this, how to do that, how to correct a problem. I think that those pieces of information are timeless because some of us that are not high-tech like 𝗘-𝗟𝗏, we can benefit from even suggestions. I remember when someone suggested how to put my background on, visible and all that. It was 𝗘-𝗟𝗲𝗿 made a suggestion how to locate, because I used to lose wherever I saved the image. I wouldn't find it. Those suggestions are small tips, but they can be beneficial. So can be collected and put in a place where everybody, at least our own family on Pacifians can benefit from when they have questions. Yeah, the idea is to help, just like Mel was saying, and you have to step up to the plate, even with small suggestions. That was my input. Thank you. I missed most of the shows. I'm gonna have to watch the replay. Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks, Pedro. You have a busy schedule, but you always squeeze us in. Thank you so much. All right, we go now to Henry and then to Mel. And then I see Gustavo. So Henry, Mel, and Gustavo, go ahead.
There is a show, there is a show, there is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts, they are the most, I gotta say, they're not too shabby, they ain't crappy, it's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show, it's a one, like ONPASSIVE, it's delicious, it's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at National Forest Restaurant. There is a show, there is a show, it is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live, right now.
whatever it takes, might have the same ability or disability that we have. Thank you for letting me share that.
Thank you very much, Pedro. Thank you, thank you. All right, we'll go on now to Carmela. Carmela, are you frozen?
You don't see me? I see myself well.
I see you. I see you.
Okay, I wanted to say about the reading books. Books is very important and very good and nice to read books. And I have a lot of books at my place. It's taking a lot of space in the house, and it's a lot of papers. We kill the tree when we use the papers for the books. So we are going to save the world with that a new AI technology without using the old-fashioned books. I love books. I have many at home, but it full my houses with dust and occupy a lot of places. And I get rid of most of them. I leave some. As you said, it's my friends. I always have a book with me in my bag. My bag when I'm going. If I'm sitting in a place and I have to wait, I always open the book to read, not to waste time. And but now I can open the telephone and read and have the audio, which is easiest. And the eyes won't work too hard. And we are helping the globe with not cutting trees, which I'm a green person, as you know. I love the nature, and I want it to be safe. So this is also another good things from that we going to the AI technology.
Thank you, Carmela.
Back to you, Lynn. Back to you, Lynn.
Thank you, Carmela. Awesome. All right. Any more contributions? We have Debbie, who's going to be teaching sign language. If there's no more discussion, any more discussion? All right, and I want to just ask John Barilla, just in case, asking if he's going to be singing tonight, because we always look forward to have him sing for us.
Yeah, well, I've had an issue with my computer, so I think the only thing I'm going to be able to sing, which is okay, is the theme song, because it also seems to be the only thing that I can actually play some music, which is an odd thing, because you'd think, why would all the other YouTube tabs where I usually play the music from, they're just slow or frozen or they jump. So, and I've been cleaning my computer. I've been doing everything that I usually do to make it happen. And I mean, for hours, and I've been trying even recently, but the only thing that I've discovered that is playing it, watch, it won't play smoothly, but if it doesn't, I'll sing a cappella for the theme song. But at any rate, the Google Drive, for some reason, it's playing the theme song music that Chris recorded on it. And it could be that maybe because I also have that saved offline or something. So maybe it has something to do with, as long as it's not involved with the Wi-Fi or so, I have no idea. But for some reason, every YouTube channel that I have my music to play with me for songs is just not, either it won't play at all or it's bumpy or, just a lot of issues with it. So I've been working on it all day, but instead of like trying to continue, because I have tried a lot, I thought, well, I will sing when you're ready. And I think it's going to work. As I'm sitting here, it has worked when I've tried it a few times. But we'll see what happens when I actually click on the theme song, if the music works. And if the music doesn't work with the theme song, I'll sing it a cappella anyway.
All right, thank you. We love that you can sing the theme song. Thanks, John.
Yeah, hopefully it's not going to be any problem. I'm going to work to I've got a lot of things to clean off of. Like I say, that could be the issue. I have things to take care of in that way with the computer. I hope so, because I'm afraid. My fear is that this old 14-year-old Mac is. This might be. You never know. This could be the last days of it, and that's what's happening. I hope it isn't, but you never know. It's 14 years old, and it's managed to. It's been glitchy, but I always manage to work around it. But now today, I've never experienced some of the things that I've experienced today, never before. So I hope that it's temporary. We'll find out. Okay.
Try tomorrow and see how it works.
Tomorrow it can be better.
Tomorrow is a new day, as they say, right?
Right. Well, let me know, and I'll do the theme song when you're ready for that.
All right. What we're going to do first is we'll have Deb teach. Thank you. She's been so patient waiting to teach. Her sign list is in our RobLynn Live Messenger group, and it's also in the deaf group too. So, and I think, did you type it in the chat too? Is it in the webinar chat? Yes. Okay, so look in the chat. I don't see it. Okay, but if we're going to go ahead and start with, yeah, she's going to be speaking anyway, so it's fine. All right, so we'll put her on camera in the main screen. Everybody keep muted so that the camera focuses on Deb. So here we go. And she's teaching science related to tonight's topic, so that's pretty cool. Go ahead, Deb.
Okay, here I am. Hello. Before we start, I do prefer two things. One, books. I do have a small library here, and the books are all over for different things. I do teach, I do help do a lot of things. And second would be learning on computers. I don't have to go out. I have to watch everything. I like learning on the computer. So I'm not really a computer tech person, but I do the best I can. So I just love books. So everybody's different. Okay, let's see. The word list. Analysts, learners, behavior. I'm picking out words. Okay. Analysts. Two fingers like it. Analysts, learners, means person. Learn, behavior. So we have analysts, learner, behavior. Materials they use in classrooms. Materials for clothes too. Materials like rubbing the cloth. The other one is activities. They have activities to help them speed up the learning. That's the fun part. That's what I do. Adjust level of learning skills. Everybody has different learning skills, so be adjusting the level of learning skills. A lot of them do tutoring. Tutor. It's two different. Tutor. Some people are very intelligent. Middle finger. Intelligent. Language processing. Language processing. A lot of people just don't be afraid, don't be shy. I need help. Need the fingers. You see it? Need help. Help. I'm stuck. By working on the computer, it's a low cost. Right. Quiz, test are the same. It's like a big exclamation point. If you want, you could spell Q-U-I-Z. Ready for test? Everybody would say no. I love it. Explain. It's just a t-shirt. Explain. Flex. Explain back and forth. It's like if you were talking one-on-one. Explain. Yeah. Explain. Improve. When you learn, you work, improve. Work, improve. 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 Identify weakness and strengths. Identify, remember that? Identify weakness and strength. Weakness, strength. That's the list. Phrases, like I said before, I will read it and I will show you the best way. I like to study. Okay? The deaf will say, study like different, isn't it? Different language. The teacher asked me a lot of questions. The deaf will say, teacher questioned me. Close your books. The deaf will say, close book. It's simple. Any questions? It was deaf will say, question any? Like a facial question, like a question mark. Any? Any going out. Any? Question. The last one, yes, take a break. Some people say break. Well, it used to be that, but now it's break. Talking about the education. Break. Okay. A deaf would say break. That's it. Break. I hope that helps. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good learning for everyone. Thank you. All right, let's do a group picture with a sign. And remember now, in the deaf world, the clapping is done this way, a visual clap, and it's this. Everybody do a visual clap. Yeah. All right. Nice, nice. Okay, so Deb, pick a sign and we'll take a picture with it. Okay, the sign is help. Everybody ready? Can you show them? Show them clearly. Help. Help. Got it? Help. All right? Everybody signing help? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sign help. Nice. Very nice. Let me save it. All right, so we want to, before we wrap up, we're going to do Gustavo's question at the very end after John does his singing. Okay, Gustavo, so hang tight with us. We will talk with you. Are you still here, Gustavo? Oh, I see you. Okay, I see you. You're good. All right, so thank you again to everyone here today. We're going to have singing with John, and then we'll have Gustavo's question. And be sure to join us again tomorrow night for another fun topic. Tonight, the topic seemed to be a topic people could relate to, and we're glad for that. And we're very excited because 𝗘-𝗟𝗏 is coming, and that is AI and e-learning at its best. So we can be very proud and excited to know what's coming in our future. And someone's coming to the panel. We've got Madadi. Welcome, Madadi. All right, take it away, John Barilla.
Okay. So like I said, we're a little glitchy tonight, but we'll do the best we can. And I am going to sing a song after the theme song. I'll sing a short song, a cappella. I know folks that said they don't mind the acapella, they like the acapella, but I like it too. But I really love it when I have a great backup of great music, and so it's a little bit, you have to understand that. Yeah, I like to sing acapella, but it's a lot less lively. Anyway, I'm going to do it for you anyway. But first, hopefully the music will play from my Google Drive, which doesn't seem to have as much of a problem, but if it doesn't play, I'll do that a cappella as well. So here we go with our theme song, hopefully. Here it goes. Let's see. All right, we have to wait till it loads now. It's taking a little longer. Hold on. There it goes. All right, let's see if it comes up now. It's loading. All right, it's loading. Here we go. I think. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crabby. It's RobLynn Live. Woo, doggies right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like Unpassive, it's delicious. It's Unpassilicious. You can get anything that you want at 𝗘-𝗟𝗏 restaurant. Yeah, RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live. It is the show we all love to go to. Woo, doggies. It's RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. All right. Well, that worked. So, luckily, the song played. I wish I could get the other. Oh, look at it. Wait a minute. Somebody. Oh, that says theme song is going to play. What's up?
That might be Chris.
Maybe it is. We'll see. Maybe Chris has a way to play it, or maybe he's just showing us the banner. That sees the banner. Okay. So now.
Lively and fun. Thank you.
Yeah. Now we'll try and do a little. Let me get a drink of water first. A little a cappella. On a Clear Day. It's a song that I like to sing a lot. Haven't sung it for a while, so today we'll do On a Clear Day. You can see forever. Here we go. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star you'll feel part of. Every mountain, sea, and shore you can hear from far and near, a world you've never heard before. And on a clear day, on a clear day, you can see forever. and ever and evermore. Oh, on a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star you'll feel part of, every mountain, sea, and shore, and you'll hear from far and near a world you've never heard before. So on that clear day, on that clear, unpassive day, you can see forever and ever and ever more. Okay, acapella. That's it. Thank you very much.
That was lovely. Thank you, John.
Well,
I'm glad you sang both songs. That's good for you. Even
yeah,
though
not.
you couldn't get the background music, nothing gonna stop you, John. That's a true artist, right? Never give up. Thank you so much. All right, let's do a final call, and what we're gonna do is we'll have Gustavo's question off recording so that we can feel comfortable and not rush through it. So Gustavo will discuss your question, which is off topic, in a bit. But in the meantime, anybody have a last call for comments before we end? Okay, looks like everybody's satisfied. Let's do a final group picture if you guys don't mind. I'd love to have the I love you picture with everybody. Oh, Mel, go ahead. I just see your tiny little hand. I see it now. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sister Lynn. Tonight was interesting. The topic is it has a lot of impact on everybody, and it's a good topic to discuss because it's what's coming. Well, it's already there, but what's forthcoming, especially when we have ONPASSIVE fully opened. So topic is right on point, and it is something that we all are going to gain from and participate in, whenever and whoever. And I just want to thank John. Like, you've tried and tried, and you're persistent. So the song you sang, even without the music, very good voice, and thank you.
Thank you, Mel, for those lovely summarizing comments. Appreciate that. Gustavo?
So it's time that I can ask the question that I want to do it or not? Because the volume is so low right now. I don't know why it's too low. I don't hear so well.
Okay, hold up. I just wanted to end the show officially. So hold on a second. We'll come to you. Any other last comments before we end? Any last comments from our group here? All right, if not, what we're going to do is thank you. Let me save the chat. And also,
before you save, let me say thank you to Deborah. I forgot. How could I forget? Deborah, thank you for the ASL.
Thank you. Deborah's so reliable. She's always with us. Thank you. As well as John. He's no one more reliable than John, 𝗘-𝗟𝗲𝗿𝗵.
Oh, gee, thanks.
And, I just want to say that for me and Rob, the theme song means a lot for us because we feel that the theme song, it brands our show and brands Rob and me, but it's such an uplifting song. I mean, when I hear your song, I want to sing it, and it really makes me happy. So I appreciate that you took the time to compose it, to sing it, and thanks to Chris Chazan for adding the piano. He added the piano.
Yeah, that's right. He put the music. He put the music behind it. Yep.
Put the music, and that's actually Chris playing the piano. So if anybody doesn't know, Chris is multi-talented. So thank you, Chris, for doing that for us. I see now we have Pedro wants to make a few parting comments as well. Go ahead, Pedro.
Yes, thank you so much, Lynn. Just a quick comment. I really like the twist that John put on the theme song. That was excellent. And this morning when we had the OES class, I wish since he is so good at impromptu singing, it would have been great that he knew the theme song of OES as well and just give it a twist. That would have been, but that's just my observation. Thank you, John. Great twist tonight for the theme song.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, if I had I do this in a simple way. You have to realize, even Chris and I, by me singing the theme song, I actually just sang that right after I wrote it. I sang it to myself a cappella. And then I made a tape, not a tape, but I sang into a microphone and made a digital recording of me singing it a cappella. And then I sent it to Chris, but I didn't realize that he didn't say I'm going to put music to it. I thought he was just going to have it so that he could play, or, so they could play it on the show. And then the first night that they played it, and he said that, oh, well, I added some music. And then I realized that he played the music. It's a great thing he did. But we did that, not in a studio, not with really great mics and a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? They tweak these mics. They tweak my voice. They make it sound better, all that stuff they do. And I'll mention, we have people that make recordings for Unpassive. And they're very good. And some of them, one thing you have to realize is, yeah, they're really great, but they're also done in a studio, and they're also helped out a lot, So I appreciate that some folks are listening to what we did with our theme song, and it's just kind of made in the basement, so to speak. We put it together, and he put his part into it, and it was all done that way, and it comes out. It sounds very nice, really, if you think about it.
It
sounds
sure
great.
does. Yeah.
Homegrown, we say, John, homegrown. I love it. Nothing better than that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to acknowledge Saidul. Say he's on camera. Hi, Saidul. You got a little bit come down so we can see your chin. Little lower. Come up. Come down. Anyway, we see your eyes. We don't see your chin. I can't see your chin. There, that's much better. Much better. Good. There. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a picture. Stay there, Saidul. We're going to take picture. Everybody's going to sign, I love you. Everybody do this. International sign. International sign meaning I love you. So here we go. Camilla, you got it? Saidul, I love you. Make your hand like this. Copy me. Copy. All right. All right, everybody, here we go. 1, 2, 3, smile. Very nice. Let me save it. So on behalf of Rob and me, we want to thank you for this lovely show. Very, very active chat. The YouTube chat was active, and the webinar chat was active, and the panel discussion was active. We can't ask for more. Such a great group we have, and we are so blessed. So thank you from Rob and myself. We're going to close the show now, stop the recording, and then if you want to hear Gustavo's question, that's fine, okay? So let's all unmute and say goodbye. Unmute. And stay on if you want to stick around for Gustavo's discussion and question.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. Good day for all this.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Do you have
We are so good night.
Yes, you do. I see.
Good night.
See you later.
That's a love.
Good night.